I call this Sunrise on the Bayou. Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing another experiment. It's one of three in the series, and so we start off with white. And we use the thick body white because the paint companies always want you to use, or they anticipate you using white as your background, and so that's the reason why we do that. Put a little extra here, like that. And this chip brush, you can see how old it is if it ever goes out on me. Man, I'm gonna be so bummed out. I don't know what I'll do. But anyway, as I mentioned earlier in my other videos, a lot of the videos that you see coming forth, the previous two and then this one and then some more coming out in the future, these are all basically charity feathers. And by that I mean that they're feathers that I am painting for a group. They don't know I'm doing it. Well, they probably do now, but as I paint it, they don't know I'm doing this. And the group is called Sportsmen Giving Back, and they're a great group of people. They always have a banquet, and they do this silent auction. And in the past, I would get feathers from their the guy that was over the organization, Brian. This year there was an issue and he lost the feathers, and along with a bunch of other stuff. The feathers were the least of his concern. He got hit hard, and I really hate it for him. And he didn't know I was going to do any type of donation this year or not, because with a previous injury that I had, I wasn't able to do some painting for a while. And so now that I got the channel going back and things are getting back to normal, I'm able to paint. And so I thought I would get back to giving to one of my favorite charities. I don't give them money, but I give them paintings, and then they sell them. Well, anyway, and I'm out of feathers, so I went to eBay. I found a dealer on feathers, and I'd never used them before, didn't know what to expect. They have been fantastic to work with. Come to find out, they have a channel on YouTube. They do Bible verses. They handwrite Bible verses. It's a very unique thing. I'd never heard of it. But anyway, I'm putting them down in the description here and linking them here. But they have been fantastic, and if it wasn't for them helping me out, give me a good price, working with me, I would be unable to do what I'm doing today in this video. So I really do appreciate it. It's neat how things work out. I'm going to let this sit and I'll come back later. Alright, we noticed that there is a hole there, and that happens sometimes. It's nothing that's defective about the feather, just that sometimes the feathers will split. You see right there it split, but I was able to pack enough paint in there to cover it up. Now, one of the tricks that you can do is take a little piece of paper and take the paper, figure about that size, will cover that up nicely. And so what we'll do is take just a little bit, it doesn't take much, but just a little bit of the white, and we're repairing a feather. Like I said, don't take much, just a little bit. And cover up the paper with paint so that it's protected by the acrylic. Now, if you notice, that hole is cleaned off. There's also a little spot there and there, but there we go. That's how you fix a feather. This is what we're going to start off with right now. So I'm going to use a little bit of the medium on all these. This will just kind of thin them out, but also will help keep them from drying out. So I'm going to come over here, come here. Come in here. I'm just blocking in colors right now. I'm not really doing anything else. Now I'm going to get this right here going. And do this right here. Okay, clean that up. Now I think what I want to do is go to this, start doing some brushing. Get a little bit, not much. Just start brushing. A little bit more. Start doing swirls. So this right here is called a mop brush, but if you go to Women's Boutique or something other, they will call it a makeup brush. The difference in it is the price. That is the difference. Usually you can find makeup brushes on sale. Art brushes, not so much. Make sure it's getting clean off good before I mix the colors here. Take this, making that a little brighter. Let's do this. I'll take a little bit of lemon yellow. I'll add some to that. Brighten it up a little bit. Come back here. Come in here. Brighten it up even more. I'm going to take just a little bit, and I mean a little bit, of the white. Mix that up here. Now we go a little bit brighter. Get some of this here, some of those tones in here going, in here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's see if I got one that's clean. Alright, this is another mop brush. What I was looking for is the end of this. And I'm just going to put a little round dot right there. And I'm just using this to do that. That's all I'm doing. Alright. Alrighty, this is dry. Time to do something with it. And what I want to do is get some pigments here. So this right here is Bayou, I guess is how you say that. It's a chrome powder set. It is basically color shifting mica, and I'm using Rose Fairy. Rose Fairy has a very unique color to it. All of them are white, so it don't take much. Don't take much at all. So I'm going to take my palette knife here, and I'm just going to get it just a little bit, not much. Alright. Put this off to the side. You can see how it kind of has a pinkish color Reason why it's called Rose Fairy. Get some acrylic matte medium. Reason why is I want to make this into a paint. Just paint this on. Very simply. Very even strokes, because this will start to take on a color of its own once it dries. And then when we put a gloss over the top of it, it'll go even more towards that color. This is going to be the magic right here. Alright, so we got this feather right here ready to go. It's fully dry. Paints have already dried, so I think what I'm going to do is come back with some violet. I'm going to keep my color palette, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of the matte. Put a few drops of that. I think I'm going to do a little bit of white. Not much. Got this. Anytime that you paint with phthalo blue, that blue sticks for whatever reason. I'm going to take just a little bit of this. And just do like this. We'll just leave that where it's at and just do right there, just a little under. Not much, just that much. Very little, very, very little. Oh yeah, that gives a nice hue right there. And just kind of take kind of light coral. I didn't mention it earlier. little bit of that, not much. This right here be my go. Now we can come in here. Just kind of using the other end. I'll take this. I think what I'll do is I'll use my right hand. Back here. Same thing here. This is how you make water look more like water. Alright, so we're back, everything like this. So what I want to do is get some Mars Black, Lamp Black. You haven't seen that video where I make that, I'll put a link here, but it is, I need to get my, it's my matte fluid, acrylic. This you have to kind of work in because it's kind of oil based. Even though it's burnt, it's got fats in it that are burnt, so you do have to kind of work it in a little bit more. It does make this stuff thick, so I wonder if there's some type of chemical reaction going on that I don't know about. I have noticed it as I've played with it that it does make things thicker. I don't understand why it's making it thicker. It's got to be some type of chemical reaction or pH or something like that, but either way, we got that. My normal manicure brush. I like it. This is my go-to brush. I have a ton of them. So I'm gonna do, I don't know, right there. Okay. Now right here, I think, come down here. I'm going to move this off to the side so I can get this. I want to have I'm going to take a little bit, I'm talking about a little bit of the white here. We're going to mix it in here with the black. Put just a little skosh of that right in here. Go ahead. Let's try to I'll go pure burnt sienna first, and then get some of that in here. You remember episode where I did my feather, the midnight one? So this one right here, I made this green. I saved it. So this is a color green that I put together using lamp black and some yellow. So just got a little bit of that on the brush. And so all I'm doing now is just kind of doing like it's moss. But anytime you make a bunch of a color, you can always put it in a baggie or something other and save it for later. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It looks pretty good right there. And I'm thinking didn't do a line under here. Generally speaking, I like to do a line under here. So let's just do that. Really had some brushes that didn't get cleaned good enough, and they're a little stiff. Some of them I'm having to throw away because I didn't take proper care of them. Now, back to this.
Here, use that thin water-like, and I'm going to start doing some do some You know what? I'm just not feeling that head. That gator would have been bigger. This would be a bigger gator. So I need a bigger head. Let that dry a little bit and work towards on the other end here. Now I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning. I'm going to go to the tail a little bit here. I'm going to get it just a little pigment right there. A little black in the water. What I'm trying to do is kind of force this perspective. There's Yeah. A little bit of that. Take some yellow and some white. Kind of give me an idea where I want my eye to be. There. Now I can use various layers of this green to kind of get over here to this one that's white and get this. Either way, it looks like a very inviting place, don't it? I want to go fishing here. Order this down. right here. Barely visible. Some birds, very, just super not even. And then I'm going to take the white, and just cause I like this green here, I'll take it. What's left of the yellow ochre, take and then Simon. So what do you think? There's the gator right there. All that detail going on. See the glitter? That's that mica color shift pigment I was talking about. Kind of gives a otherworldly feel. There's another gator. A lot of times you want to go, when you're near the sun will kind of bleach out stuff, so you want to go lighter and then go darker. I wanted this to be kind of open, with the two gators being the gatekeepers to the bayou, like you're going down the bayou, like you're in a P-row or something other, just meandering through, and it's like, ooh, gators, which is a common thing here. Please let me know what you think about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. That really does help out the channel, and I really do like to listen to your or read your comments, and I do try to respond to all of them. I can't respond to all, but I do try. And with that, I'll see you again next time. Bye.